What is going on, guys? Welcome back to another Fishing with Separate video. Today we're at one of my favorite fishing spots ever to come fish. This spot has changed a bunch from the flooding. I actually can't believe how much it's changed. Today we're trying to beat the weather. We have a bunch of rain coming. Definitely going to cause some more flooding at my fishing spots. So I need to get a video out for you guys. And today we're doing something a little different. I got a summer squash from my garden. I've been getting a bunch of summer squash from my garden recently. And I decided, you know what? I want to have a side dish with my trout. So I'm really excited about this. And we're going to slice this up. We're going to have it with our trout. It's going to be super delicious, but we got to beat the rain here today. So I don't want to ramble on too much. I want to get fishing. And if you guys have not seen my videos before, you should see the other videos of this fishing spot. It has changed tremendously. Big boulders getting moved. The spot has rearranged a ton. So let's get you guys on the hat. I want to show you guys around here and we'll get fishing and get this video done. All right, so if you've seen my videos before, you might recognize this spot just by looking at it. Now look down here. These boulders have just moved this place around. And it has changed so much. I mean, it used to come down this side too, and now it's completely changed. It's just running down this one side. We actually have a new hole right here we can fish. But first, I want to fish my big hole up here. What I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna set our summer squash right over here. This is where we're gonna set our fish too. Now this hole used to be huge. I mean, this is all new here. This is a new beach. Completely changed the way this is. And there's just so much debris here. It might actually be a little tricky to catch a fish out of here. Oh, fish on, first cast. Oh, he came off, he came off. No, he came off. Okay, there's gonna be more in here for sure. This debris is making it a little difficult. We're gonna have to try to work around this debris. There's a bunch of it. Someone's gonna have to come down here and clean this up. Oh man, this is some squishy stuff too. Oh, he's got bit. Oh, a bunch of little ones. We're gonna be catching a lot of debris here for sure, which is fine. It's gonna take us a little bit longer though to hopefully catch a big one. Oh, okay, decent one, decent one. I'm gonna cast from over at this side here. Oh man, this spot, it's kind of gotten ruined. I mean, this spot was huge. I mean, we're just catching so much debris here. It's actually worrying me a good amount because we're on a race of time here. I'm gonna have to kind of cast way over. Oh. All right, decent bite. I think we're pretty much gonna be forced to cast from the same area over here. Good fish. Oh, good fish. Decent. Decent brookie. Not sure if he's gonna be an eater size, but he's a decent one. Nice. Oh, he might be an eater for sure. He's bigger than I thought. Oh yeah, he's gonna be an eater, I think. Let me wet my hand real quick. He's got to make sure he doesn't come off. Oh yeah, he's an eater. Oh, he came right off. Nice, look at him. He's nothing too big, but he'll eat for sure. Maybe we can get a second one too. That's what I'm hoping. Let's go ahead and bonk him out. Put him out of his misery. There we go. Look at that. Some good old trout and a good summer squash there. Oh, this is gonna be so cool. Everything we're eating here today is sourced just from myself. Got that veggie out of my garden. And if you all want a garden update, let me know. I'll show you guys my garden. I got 2 nice raised beds. I got pumpkins, summer squash, zucchini. I got some purple beans. Some good stuff. Oh. We just had one straight up bite it without even retrieving it in. I kind of want to cast over to this left side and bring it where there's no debris. There we go. There's some good ones in here. Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one. Fish on. Oh my goodness. I hope he didn't spook the others. He came rushing in for it. He was a decent one, probably about the same size as the other. There's some decent sized trout in here. Ah, so much debris. All right, we're gonna do something right here. I don't know why, but I think there's a trout in here. It just looks real fishy. I mean, even if there wasn't one in there, it'd be spooked. But I'm gonna give that big hole a break. I don't want to cast in it too much because it's not as big as a hole as it once was. So I don't need to spook that hole out completely. We have this hole here though. Not sure if any fish escaped into this little hole, but we're gonna take a look. Our spinner wasn't working. Little one. It's a small little guy. Surprisingly enough, this did open up a good amount. So I'm gonna leave our fish and our summer squash up here. We're gonna make our way down because this is all changed up in here. Way different. Now that this river is rerouted, we might have some nice new fishing holes down here. And I haven't really ever got to explore down here. Not this easily, that is. So this is cool. This is almost like fishing a new fishing spot. But given the big hole that's the main attraction of this spot is pretty much ruined. I mean, it's still deep enough to have some nice trout. This hole here is super, super deep. I mean, there's got to be something right in there. Huh. It gets super deep under these roots right here, which I thought would be good. It's not that great. With this being the way it is, I could actually traverse a good ways down in here. But I'm gonna leave my trout and summer squash up there because we'll make, but I am curious to adventure way down in here. You just never know what kind of fish is lurking. Nothing in there. These holes are a little bit more difficult. I'm just trying to keep an eye out for rain droplets. Because as soon as we get rain droplets, we're gonna have to head right on up and start this cook before it gets too crazy. But we're on a race with time here, so it's kind of brave that I'm going this far down away from the prime fishing spot. But I mostly want to look down in here. Looks like maybe we could have something good around the corner. But now that I'm looking at it, I'm gonna have to traverse way down in there, and I just don't think that's gonna be possible today. But we're gonna come back for sure. We're gonna come back and fish that spot. I've adventured my other holes way down in, just like this one. But we're gonna have to save that for another time. This spot's most likely gonna change again too, with this flooding that's gonna happen here today into tomorrow. So, we gotta hurry it up here. I don't wanna get caught in too nasty of stuff. Plus, you never know when lightning's gonna strike too, because that's possible. But I know that there's some more fish up in this hole up here. They're all biting. But the problem is there's so many of them that they're all rushing to bite it as fast as they can, which means that they're not getting an accurate hit on it. But with how many there is in here, they're all just trying to get it first, so they're rushing to it. All right, come on. Nothing on that cast. I want to try it over on this side, but so much debris. Oh, yeah, we got a bite. That was a good one. That was a really, really nice trout. Oh, I need to get in there again. That was a good trout. He's sitting directly in the middle. Ah, this debris. Oh, man. What I'm starting to think is that maybe a tube would have been better here today with all this debris in here. Yeah, because we're skimming the top of the water. Just look at all this, like, dead wood floating on the surface. It's causing some problems. All right, we're going to let it sink. But I'm going to cast over to the left a little bit, let it sink. And hopefully we can maneuver around here. Oh, no. Yeah, this debris is just so difficult. I mean, just look at this. The debris is just impossible. I hope it doesn't scare the trout away, too. That's my main concern right now. I mean, look at this. Oh, man. All right, I'm going to give it one cast from over here. And if it just gets too difficult, we're going to switch it up. We're going to have no other choice. We were getting some good hits right there. They're sitting on this other side here, for sure. Trying to jig it through in the nasty stuff, but oh, we had a good fish there. We had a real nice fish bite. Holy, he might have been hooked up. At first I thought it was some debris, so I didn't set the hook, but I'm getting some good bites down in there. Good bite, good bite. Come on, something come for it here. They're sitting way up in there. Yeah, we have some possible stuff coming over top of us here soon. We're gonna have to wrap it up here. We'll give it a couple more casts, and then we're gonna go ahead and start cooking our food here. Oh, that was a good fish. Ah, man. It's this little debris that's getting caught up in the spinner. It's causing a problem. One of my big concerns too is I don't want to get caught. Like, I don't want to start this cook halfway through and just have it start downpouring on us. I'm just hooking debris left and right. Oh. He was kind of hooked up for a second, but he was swimming towards us, so I didn't notice. Oh, man. I'm just a little curious here. Instead of casting way far out, I'm just going to cast right where I can see right there. Yep, we got bit. A couple of them. All right, they're sitting right in the middle. Right in the middle. Right in there. I bet you if I set the hook, yep, I feel him nibbling it. But this debris, oh my goodness. Well, I got a big piece of debris out of there. We just got a good bite. That kind of worked that time around. I honestly wish I had a pool net where I could just start getting all this nasty stuff off the top of the water. Ooh. We were just getting good bites, but it's just not hooking up. I don't know what the deal is here. Oh my goodness. This tree bark and everything else. Oh yeah. All right. We'll finish off over here. I want to catch another trout before we do anything. If we can just catch one more trout, I don't care what size. I just want to catch another trout, that's it. I'm starting to think that these trout are not carrying at this lure. I'm starting to think that maybe I can free up some of this debris to keep going down. Oh, there's a big spider on there. No thanks. Stay away from that. But that did free it up a little bit. I wonder if I can just keep kicking it along here. We just need to get this water flowing. All right. Go ahead and keep trying to fish here. Oh, we just had one, boys. No. I just need one trout. That's it. I want to catch one more trout. Good fish, good fish, good fish. Nice, good one, good one, good one. Better than the first, better than the first. Come on, come on, come on. Up on the bank. Yep, got him. Hoo, 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 hoo. Nice. He might be just as good as the first. Oh my goodness. Oh, let's go. It's starting to sprinkle a little bit, but we have enough trout where we can get ourselves a good cook going here. I think this one's a little bit fatter than the first one. Maybe a little bit longer. I want to go ahead and bonk him out. That way we can go ahead and get this cook started. Go ahead and put him out of his misery. There we go, boys. Yeah. Both about the same length, but this new one is fatter. Nice. I do feel sprinkles coming. We have patches of blue sky. Nice. Let's get a quick wash on these guys here. Oh, there's that big spider. He almost washed right down onto us. I hate spiders. Man. Whoo. That's crazy. We'll go ahead and wash it right down here. Nice. All right, I think what we're gonna do, I might pick a nice rock down here where we can do a good cook. Yeah, we're gonna come down here. Oh, I'm so glad we were finally able to get another trout. It took a while, but we got it done. It is starting to sprinkle down. I don't know if I'm gonna have to go home or not. I don't know when it's gonna start raining hard, but all right, it looks like right here will probably be our best shot to do this cook. Now I'm hoping we don't run out of time. As you can see, we have these little patches of blue sky, and it's really dancing around us right now. Luckily, the radar I was looking at showed it was coming right for me, but maybe we'll be able to get this cooked done without a problem. Hopefully. I'm also running out of butane, so it's getting a little scary there. Now, one thing we gotta make sure we do quickly here is I really do need to get gutting these fish, and I need to cut up my summer squash. So we're gonna just go ahead and gut these fish real quick. Usually I give a rundown, but you can kind of get a gist just by watching me do it here. Even though we have some blue sky around us, the weather could change in an instant, so we gotta be pretty quick here. All right, perfect. All comes out one swoop. Oh man, we got a female with some eggs here. That's a bummer. Can't save them all though. That's all right. We'll go ahead and score the kidney here. Nice. Let's go ahead and do this other one. I'm just gonna take one of these home. The other one I'm gonna eat here, but I'm not gonna cook both because my pan is not quite big enough to fit both. It might be actually, but I still gotta eat dinner when I get home too. This isn't gonna be the only thing I eat tonight. This is more like an appetizer. But I'll save the other trout and I'll freeze it up and save it for a later day. This one's got more teeth, so I think this one should be a male if I had to guess. Let's see. Yep. This one's a male. Throw it into the water there, something will get it. Go ahead and score the bloodline on this one too. Alright. Now, we gotta go ahead and wash this blood out of here. Probably come down to one of these nice clean puddles down here. Plus the spider was up there. I ain't about to mess with no spider. I'll go ahead and clean these out. Alright. There's that one. I want to go ahead and actually set him somewhere where he won't get dirty. This rock is not too bad. Let's go ahead and get this other one going. And I still have to choose which one I'm going to cook here today. Here we go. Got both of those cleaned out. Luckily, it does look like we have God on our side today. I mean, I was looking at the radar and it was going right above us and it's just clearing right up. If that's not the works of a higher power, I don't know what is. All right, let's take a look here, set these down. I'll probably do the chunkier trout. I'll cook that one up here today. I gotta kind of sit on the ground here. Do gotta whip our pan out, as well as our oil. Actually, I forgot that I still have to cut up my summer squash. I'm so used to just having trout that I completely forgot about the summer squash. So just to save on time, I'm gonna do some strips here. The ones with a bunch of skin, I'll probably save those. But the long strips will actually help make it so we don't have to spend so much time cooking. And try not to do too thick of strips too. Every time there's a big wind gust, I'm like, oh boy, is it gonna be now that it's gonna start raining? So this is so cool though. Being able to come out here and just cook what you catch yourself is absolutely amazing. I think what I'm gonna do though, I got these 3 nice strips here. I think that's all I'm gonna do. I'll actually leave these out here for nature because these 3 strips are actually really nice. So, and what we'll do is what I'll do is I'll cook the trout at the same time and I'll just alternate off those. Maybe, actually no, I gotta start with the summer squash first. That might take the longest. Go ahead and grab our lighter here. I think I do need a rock though to level this out. I don't want it to be too off level here. Find a nice flat rock. That's actually pretty decent. Here we go. Nice. Alright. That's a little wobbly. I need to make sure that whatever we do, this does not fall on me because that'll be a emergency situation that we don't need. We'll save the oil just in case we need some more. I'm gonna go ahead and redo this a little bit. Let's get that oil around the pan. Look at that. It's perfect. I am gonna season this with some Danos too. Danos Original. I'm gonna season up this summer squash. Ooh, a little too much there. Spread it around, spread the love. Let's go ahead and season up this other side. Be a little less generous on this side. I love seasoning, but we loaded a little too much on the other side. I need to get a second one in the pan too, if I can fit it. Just barely can fit it. This is so cool. I just hope I have enough time to get the trout too. The clouds are moving this way and I can't really see what's behind me over here. I mean, it could really start raining at any moment. All right. Figured in the meanwhile, I might as well just set you all up over here while I cook this up. The summer squash is coming out great. Probably gotta turn the pan down just a little bit. But while this is cooking, I also need to get my trout ready to go here. We'll set this one over here since we're not eating that one. I gotta put some scores in this meat. Well, this camera angle is probably not the best. Go ahead and set the head over here. Woo. The summer squash is looking really good. I do want to put a little bit more oil in the pan just for the dry side because it's still not really level that well. We'll go ahead and season our trout too while we're at it. We need to utilize every last second of time we got here. This is the inside. Perfect. These two should be done here pretty soon. And what I'll probably do is I'll probably cook the trout and this last summer squash at the same time. And this summer squash here, I'm probably gonna have to put on this rock. I don't have a plate, and my bag's not really big enough to have a plate either. So we just gotta make the best of what we got here, honestly. So can't go too wrong. Go ahead and turn this down a little bit. We're creating quite a bit of smoke, and I don't want any concerned citizens come down here and start losing their mind, you know, which I doubt they will. I mean, the road is right here, right next to me, so you never know when someone could drive by. People have been driving by already. They probably think I'm crazy, or they probably think I'm homeless, one or the other. But oh yeah, let me get you guys a look at this real quick. Look at that. Woo-hoo-hoo. Oh man, look at this side too. Gorgeous. It's perfect. I gotta go ahead and take these off. I'm just gonna stack them right here on this rock. They gotta cool down anyways. Go ahead and stick that in there. We'll stick our trout in here too. Season up this side of the summer squash. I think I accidentally cut this off. There we go. I accidentally turned it all the way off. This meat is so fresh that even with scores in the meat, it still wants to curl up. I'm gonna go ahead and add a little bit more oil. This oil is just pretty much evaporating right up. Whew, this trout is cooking really fast. It's starting to get a little too golden brown for my liking. It is starting to burn for sure. Start taking the fins out of here. I just really don't want this trout to burn. The summer squash and this trout shouldn't be going for too much longer. It's cooking actually really quick, so we got that working for us. I'm actually gonna set this trout on its back. Summer squash is almost done. We're actually gonna kick the pan off. This pan is gonna be super hot for a while, so we don't have to worry too much. Luckily, it looks like the weather's gonna hold out for us too. And if the weather does hold out for us, and we get this cook all done, then maybe we'll finish it off with a little bit more fishing. Usually after I'm done cooking, I don't fish anymore, but since we had to do the cook so soon after catching our first couple trout, I'd like to finish it off and fish all the way up until it starts to rain probably. I mean, we're gonna have the time to waste, so why not, right? Go ahead and switch spots with this again. Get this trout back in that oil. Summer squash is still really hot. Nice. Take a look at that trout. Just perfect. See, it's a little dark right here and over here, but it shouldn't be a problem really. But the summer squash is perfect. I cooked the summer squash absolutely perfect. So even if this trout doesn't taste the best, it's whatever. We still got the summer squash, which looks like it's gonna taste amazing. So I'm really excited for that. I'm gonna go ahead and take this last piece of summer squash off. Nice. I wanna let this pan cool down for a little bit. We'll just leave the trout right here. We'll let it finish off. I think in the meantime, what we should do is clean up some of our stuff here. We'll get our stuff back in our bag. I mean, there's not a whole lot of stuff we need to put in the bag here. So we should be pretty good. I'm gonna put you guys back on the hat. While this cools down, let's do a little bit more fishing. And then we'll come back and eat after a little bit of fishing. Once we finish eating, we'll fully clean up, and then we'll probably finish off with more fishing, depending on if the trout are biting still. If they're not really biting, then maybe we won't. I might change my mind though, actually, right now. The thought process when I'm doing these videos, I'm just gonna leave it in the video because I just want to keep it natural, you know? I don't want to cut out anything, make it too professional. I just want it to be me and the viewers here, all of you. We'll just be having a good time. It's just like we're both here, you know? So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna go ahead and start eating. So I'll just go ahead and sit you down. We'll grab our fork. We'll have ourselves a nice eat session right now. All right, I'm gonna stick our last summer squash we had there down. Whew. Look at that. Oh man. Oh, that's good. Oh man. That is so good. Needs just a little bit of salt. Otherwise, the Danos is doing really good on it, but it's missing just a little bit of salt. So good though. It's nice to have a side dish with the trout. Usually I just cook the trout, but I was like, you know what, it'd be really fun just to come out here and cook some of my vegetables out of my garden too. That was a big bite. Well, super juicy though. Let me see this one. Look at that. It's super good. I think what we gotta do is we gotta start taking some bites of this trout here. All right, well, my DJI Action 3 actually just overheated. So I was like, well, there's nothing else I can really do except wait for it to cool down. So I got some cool cinematic shots. I still continued eating. I left the trout, but I decided that I was just gonna go ahead and eat the summer squash since I already got a nice review of that. But now we can actually finish off with eating our trout, which is super good, by the way. Also, if any of you have any seasonings that you like on your trout that you would like me to try, let me know down in the comments below. I'm looking to branch out and try a bunch of new seasonings. So let me know down in the comments below what's your favorite seasoning to use on any type of trout, really. Look at that, just gorgeous. Oh man, that's good. I'm just gonna go ahead. I'm gonna eat this trout as fast as I can. It looks like we have some blue sky over us, luckily, but I want to get some more fishing in. So we're gonna cut to when I'm done this and we get everything packed up, and we're gonna start in on some more fishing. All right, we'll see you guys then. So it looks like I got 17% battery life left here. That should give us just enough time to go ahead and keep fishing pretty much all the way up until we gotta go. I'm gonna leave our pan here for now. I'll probably fish for a good 15 minutes or so, but we're pretty much gonna wrap the video up as soon as the battery level gets too low. See if we can get another nice trout. Nice one came for it. Whew, that was a decent trout. If we catch some more good ones, I might keep them too, just to have them to give the family and stuff. Oh man, the debris is still absolutely ridiculous. But as you can see, the weather's holding out for us pretty good. Luckily, we're super lucky. Oh, another good one. That might be the same good one that's in there that's trying to bite us right now. Ooh, He's about the same size as the other ones. He's not, I don't think he's bigger by any means. Oh no, what happened? I think we got snagged on something. Oh no. Well, it looks like we snagged up. Yeah, we broke off. Bummer. That's all right. It'll give me time to tie on something else. I'm not gonna record me tying on anything else because I don't want to waste my battery life. So I'll just go ahead and cut to then. All right, so this is what we got tied on here. I have another rooster tail. This one's all black and it has a silver spinner on it. Now, I don't think I remember having much luck with this color before, but it's worth a try here today. I just want to make sure it's not all bent, but I think it should work out just fine. Now, we only have 10% battery life, and we're pretty much going to fish all the way until it cuts off, so let's keep it going. Fish on, boys. First cast with this. No way. And he's a good one, too. He's still got a lot of energy. Let's get him up. Oh, my goodness. He might be another keeper. Oh, my goodness. No way. Let's see. What's the length on him? He's about the same size. I'm actually going to let him go. I don't think I want to keep another trout here today. So let's try to get him off real quick. Ooh, that was almost bad. He's barely hooked, so we're gonna go ahead and get this out of him. Let him get right back in the water. Let him get bigger so that we can come back and catch him again sometime later this year. There he goes. Nice. He swam right off. Woo-hoo-hoo. Even at the end of the video, we're still catching fish out here. And it was with this different color that I don't remember having luck with. So, see if we can get another one. Nothing on that cast. That is cool though. I doubt we're gonna catch something else, but we still got some time to fish. Oh, there was another one. He came for it. He wanted it. Let's see if he'll still bite. He was sitting up in there. I wonder if they would still bite it if I was retrieving it in pretty fast. Let's see. Nothing there. Huh, maybe they like a nice slow retrieve. Oh, I just know that this video is gonna kick off any second. There's so much debris up in here. It's crazy. I'll try casting from a different angle. Alrighty guys, that's gonna conclude another video of Fishing with Sepper. Thank you guys so much for sticking to the end of the video with me today. We had such a good time fishing out here, having a nice cook with our summer squash from the garden and a nice brook trout. So thanks again for you all sticking to the end of the video. If at any point you enjoyed this video, make sure to drop a like, comment, and subscribe. It means the world to me, and it helps these videos grow to more people. So thanks again, and we will catch you guys in next week's video. Alright, see you later guys.